We often talk about the angle of elevation and the angle of depression, and so this video will help you to understand what that means. Okay, an angle of elevation is measured up from a point on the horizontal. So it's as though you're lying on the ground looking up here, and it's from the ground up to the line, goes to the top of whatever you're looking at. So here's a tree that says calculate the angle of elevation from P to the top of the 11-metre tree. So we know that that tree is 11 metres, so we can draw our right angled triangle and usual procedure, label your sides. So we have an opposite, and we have an adjacent, and so you'll be getting used to what trig ratio to use. We'll just draw it here. An O and an A is of course our tan ratio. Okay, we're finding an angle, so we're using the bottom of that, and so we say the tan of A equals, what does it equal? The opposite, which is 11, divided by the adjacent, which is 40. And so there we have our equation. Use the inverse button. If the tan of A is 11 over 40, A equals the inverse tan, bracket 11 divided by 40. And now put that into your calculator, and you'll get 15.37, or rounded to 1 dp, 15.4 degrees. So that's your angle of elevation. Okay, what's the angle of depression? An angle of depression is measured down from the horizontal. So imagine you're standing, or your eyes at the top of the cliff, and you're looking down from the horizontal. That is the angle of depression. Call that B. Okay, so the angle of depression of a point on the beach is 30 degrees. So 30 degrees. The point is 50 metres from the foot of the cliff. Here we've got 50 metres, and there we have our right angled triangle. Now if that's 50 metres, this will also be 50 metres, and we've got a right angle there. How high is the cliff? So we want to find that, which is in fact that side of the triangle. So let's pull the triangle out. We've got X, we've got 50 metres, and we have 30 degrees. Okay, so we're going to label the sides, opposite and adjacent. So once again it is the tan triangle, and we have to find the opposite, and so the height of the cliff, or X, equals the tan of 30 degrees times the adjacent, which is 50. Now you go to your calculator and work that out, and you should get 28.9 metres. And so you could write a sentence at the end: the height of the cliff is 28.9 metres.